welcome to John Randall Field. Check. All right, looks like we're in business here, folks. Got the audio hooked up to the YouTube this time, so nothing to worry about there. Sometimes we get into trouble when I'm the video guy and the audio tech. Jack of all trades, master of none. I'm Robert Wanick here at John Randall, getting ready for EDC Baseball. Fargo Shanley visiting the Wahpeton Huskies today. We got a doubleheader. First one is a conference game, like always. Second one is a non-con, so we might see some different faces in the nightcap. Scheduled for 4 and 6, but the second game will be 20 minutes after the first game. We'll have a separate stream link for that. We're going to get a couple quick words from our sponsors in here while we get stuff set up on a windy day in Wahpeton. You're listening to Huskies Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs. Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in
Your daughter
Wahpeton.
has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Show, tradition of good taste and great company. I'm Robert Wanick on B92.7 FM. We have Fargo Shanley coming in here to JR to face Wahpeton. Windy day here, folks. We got the window closed right now, streaming on KBMW News Live YouTube. Almost knocked the tripod right over, so unless something changes, probably not going to hear a lot of game noise. I'll try to keep you up and up on what's going on. For those of you tuning in on the radio, hang out all night long. We got a doubleheader. Let's take a look at your Otter Tail Power poll rankings, EDC standings. Shanley, they're 6-0 in the conference, first place, 10-4 overall. Devils Lake is 6-1. They're coming to town for a Saturday doubleheader at 1-3. West Fargo High is 5-1. 4 seed right now is Cheyenne. They're 4-1. Davies in the 5 spot. They're 4-3. Fargo North 3-4. Grand Forks Red River 3-4. Beat Wahpeton by 1 run. West Fargo Horace 3-4. Wahpeton 1-4. They're in the 9 spot, so they're 4.5 games behind Shanley, 2 games behind the 5 seed Davies. Valley City, they're in the 10 spot, 1-6. Their lone win coming over Wahpeton in the season opener. And Grand Forks Central 0-7 in the EDC. Jaden King struck out 15 Knights here as Wahpeton picked up their EDC win, their only win so far in a single home game over Central. Only played one that day. So Wahpeton comes into this one after beating Breckenridge and Grand Forks Central in back-to-back games. They're coming off a 5-4 loss at Red River and a 10-0 loss at West Fargo Cheyenne. Hoping to get back to some home cooking here against potentially the best team in the state. Let's take a look at some of your leaders here on this Wahpeton team. Miles Hinckley, he's only played 4 games this year, but he's batting .600, on base of .714, 1 home run, a double, 3 ribbies, and 7 runs. Hinckley is leading the team in batting average, on-base percentage, and runs. He's tied with Jaden King, the only other Husky to hit a homer. Speaking of King, 7 games played, 500 average, 696 OBP, 2 doubles, 2 triples, a homer, 3 RBIs, and 5 runs. King leads the Huskies in extra base hits. He's the only player with multiple doubles and triples. Skylar Blado, 7 games played, 753 average, 522 on base percentage. He sets the table in this lineup. Double, triple, 4 runs scored. Aiden Hayek bursting onto the scene, the sophomore, 333 average, 2 doubles off the left field fence here at JR. RBI, 4 runs scored. And Nick Langenwalter seeing the bat warm up as the weather does. 286 average through 6 games, pair of doubles, pair of RBIs, 3 runs scored. We look at the mound, there's really only been 2 serviceable arms here so far for Wahpeton, and with how spaced out their games have been played due to weather, they've really only needed 2 arms. Jaden King, he's going to take the mound tonight. The big lefty, 13 innings pitched, 2.56 ERA, 1.61 whip, but he has done a fantastic job of working around runners on base. 14 runners left on base for King, 19 strikeouts, 12 walks, 189 batting average against. Stingy. Jaden King, the senior, he's on the hill today. Cooper Klosterman, he's 0-2 on the season, 12 innings pitched, 3.50 ERA, 2.33 whip. So again, a lot of base runners, but he's done a good job minimizing damage. 17-10 strikeout to walk for Klosterman. 321 batting average against. Obviously, you're going to want to see that number go down, but 12 serviceable innings for Cooper Klosterman, right-handed senior, and of course King, the left-handed senior, is the ace of this ball club. Let's take a look at your Smith Motors keys to the game. Playing against the top team in the EDC, defense is clearly the main key. Shanley's going to put the ball in play, so you got to play a clean game in the field. It's an absolute must if Wahpeton hopes to have any chance in this one. The infielders and the outfielders are going to have to scream when talking to each other today, help each other get a beat on those balls that are hit up into this vortex, up to 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts. I think we're sitting at 30 miles an hour true winds right now. Second key for the Huskies, contact at the plate. Routine fly balls could signal some serious trouble today, folks, and throwing across the diamond from third and shortstop could be tricky as well. There's a day where the ball could bounce, or should I say blow, in Wahpeton's favor, this would be the one. Just put the bat on the ball, run hard, and make Shanley contend with the elements. Up next, your starting lineups presented by Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley, right after a word from our sponsors.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Huskies baseball here on B92.7. I'm Robert Wanek. Here's your Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley starting lineups, providing superior quality products and services while generating a positive return for their patrons. Shanley is going to be led off by Sammy Oshak. He's catching, you may know him, Breckenridge name right there. Landon Meyer playing second base, batting in the 2-hole. Adam Leininger, first base. Tommy Simon batting in the cleanup spot. Playing shortstop, Jordan Leininger batting in the 5-hole center field. Landon Hale, 6th spot, left field. Bo Meyer, right field, 7th spot. Quinn Miller, hot corner, batting 8th. And Gavin Kruk, he's DHing for your pitcher, Greg Noel. Wahpeton's going to go Skylar Blado, catcher. Miles Hinckley, center field. Jaden King, pitcher. Cooper Klosterman in the cleanup spot, shortstop. Aiden Hayek, right field. Nick Langenwalter, third base. Cade Malmy, second base. Eli Kappas, DHing. And Braden Steffens, he's playing left field. That's a look at your Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley starting lineups. We're going to pause here for your national anthem. We'll be right back with Huskies baseball on B92.7 FM.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
no one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
Welcome back to B92.7. I'm Robert Wanek here from John Randall Field. We got the window shut. Too windy. Don't want the camera to tip over and lose the live stream over on YouTube at kbmwnewslive.com. Thank you all for tuning in. Doubleheader action here. Fargo Shanley versus the Wahpeton Huskies. Jaden King on the mound for Wahpeton. Wahpeton wearing white tops, white pants, blue flat-billed hats, yellow brim, yellow W. Shanley's out here. They have the white bottoms, red tops, black numbers, all red batting helmets, undefeated record. Wahpeton coming in 1-4. Hoping to take advantage of the elements today and come out on top. Leading off, for Fargo Shanley, Sam Oshak. Oshak's catching today. Wearing number 22. Looks like Josh Nordic behind the plate. Roy King in the field. Jaden King stares over the top of his glove. First pitch of the game is on the way. Bunt by Oshak. King chases it down. Gloves it. Left-handed throw to first. Scooped and picked at first base. Phenomenal two-way play from the pitcher and the second baseman. That's Malmy racing over there from second place to scoop that out of the dirt. Oshak, speedy wide receiver from Fargo Shanley, trying to sneak a bunt by there. Jaden King gets one pitch, one out. Now up, Landon Meyer. Ball high. So 1-0 count here to the two-hitter, Landon Meyer. Checks his swing just above the belt, 2-0. Strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Trying to check the defensive lineup here, folks, for the Huskies. Looks like, yeah, we do. We have Malmy over there at first base. So that was Malmy at first base, not second, excuse me. Nonetheless, the play was made at first. 3-1 count here to Meyer. Swing, flared out to right field. Wind's going to push that one foul. King brings the count to 3-2 here to Landon Meyer. Full count. King out of the windup. Left-handed delivery to Meyer. In the dirt. Doesn't get too far away, but that's going to be a base on balls for Meyer. That walk is presented by State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. So Meyer walks. That brings up your three-hitter, Adam Leininger, playing first base, lefty. So they go Oshak, a lefty, to start the game. A righty in Meyer, and then Leininger, another left-handed bat here. Leininger up on the plate. He's got the Evo shield on the lead leg. Big hack from Leininger, falls it into the net, 0-1. Leininger wearing number 34, stout kid here. Roy King standing out there in the field and trying not to blow away. 0-1 count here to Leininger. King working out of the stretch, lefty. That pitch apparently just upstairs, 1-1. Good lead over there for Landon Meyer, despite King being a lefty. He has an excellent move to first base. Leininger steps back in the left-handed batter's box. Lefty on lefty battle with King. That one catches the knees. So King jumps ahead in the count, 1-2 to the number 3 hitter from Shanley. See Carol Colby down there by the Wahpeton Huskies dugout taking pictures. She's not a fair weather fan, folks. She's at pretty much every Twin Town game. 1-2 pitches in the dirt outside. Evens the count at 2-2. Again, Jaden King comes into this game with a 2.56 ERA. 1-1 record. He's got a 2-2 count to Adam Leininger. 1 down in the first inning on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Leininger fouls that one off. Meyer was moving on the pitch. He'll have to go back to first base. King, obviously that massive performance versus Grand Forks Central, who is still winless, but he had 15 Ks and a one-hitter. That one hit from Central being a dribbler between the first baseman, second baseman, and the pitcher to break up the no-no. King comes set in the stretch. 2-2. Pitch on the way. Just upstairs. Another full count for King. Second full count in the first inning after the Landon Meyer walk. Leininger up with a full count. Payoff pitch on the way. Chopper to first base. Malmy fields it. He drops it. He flips it to King, and King beats Leininger to the bag. Excellent chance at a double play there, but Malmy just couldn't hang on to the ball. Luckily, King did what you want your pitcher to do and raced to the bag, and Malmy flipped it to him in time. So Heads-up play by Malmy to stick with it, and he's already accounted for 2 outs this inning. He had the pick in the dirt, and now that little flip to King on the chopper. 2 down, runner on second base. Fielder's choice gets Leininger. Brings up Nebraska Cornhuskers commit Tommy Simon, shortstop, cleanup hitter. He takes a strike at the belt right down Broadway. So runner in scoring position from number 1 ranked Shanley here. Jaden King, 0-1 count. Delivery just off the plate. King's really nibbling around the strike zone here. 1-1 count to Tommy Simon. King comes set. 1-1 pitch. High fastball. Inside half of the plate. Gets a swing and miss from Simon. King's up again. 1-2. King comes set. Takes a look over to second. Delivery home. Inside low. Evens the count at 2-2. King stands in the wind, comes set. Swing, that one's flared out to right field, and that's going to blow out in a hurry. Looked like that one was hit right at Aiden Hayek, and next thing you know, it's about 30 yards over the foul fence with the wind here. Wind is blowing straight back towards the press box. Not sure if Miles Hinckley's going to be able to hit another 375-foot homer today in this. 2-2 pitch from King. 1-2 pitch from King down. So Jaden King, he'll adjust the cap here. He's got 2 outs. Top of the first inning versus Fargo Shanley. Working against Tommy Simon. Upstairs. Full count. 3rd full count of the inning for Jaden King. Landon Meyer on second base after that walk in the 2-hole. Huskies would love nothing more than to get out of this inning against the number 1 team in the state. Swing, that one's tailing towards the center fielder and blowing in. He misjudges it, and it's going to score a run there. Into second base for a double is going to be Tommy Simon. So that ball hit very hard by Tommy Simon to center field. Center fielder did what you're supposed to do, take a step back, but I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do today. The ball just blew in on him. Dropped in for a hit. RBI double for Tommy Simon. Scores Landon Meyer. Tough luck single there is going to go on Jaden King's ledger as an earned run. Strike on the outside corner to Jordan Leininger, 5-hitter, center fielder. Jordan Leininger's got the stirrups on. Red, white, and blue Minnesota Twins colors. Got some lettuce coming out the back of the helmet. 0-1 pitch. Off the plate. King get no love here. The outside fastball. Shanley has another runner in scoring position. That one does nip the inside corner. He's been doing a good job getting ahead 1-2 in these counts, but they always seem to battle back and run it full. That's been the story of this inning. Shanley able to push across a run. 1-2 delivery from King. Leininger leaves it high. Deacons with an early 1-0 lead here. King comes set. 2-2. Foul tip. Just got a piece of it, did Jordan Leininger, straight back to the backstop. For you folks listening on B92.7 FM, thank you. And KBMW News Live YouTube, we got the stream, put the scoreboard up top today so you can see all the action at the plate as King runs his 4th full count of the inning. 5 batters, 4 full counts for Jaden King. And his hat blows almost all the way to the Huskies dugout. Catcher's going to grab that for him and run it out. Skylar Blado. So King not doing himself any favors with the pitch count here so far, although his stuff has looked pretty good. 3-2 delivery. Time right before the pitch. Time right before the pitch or no? I'm Not sure what happened there. He looks like he's going to call a balk on King. He's having a conversation with him, but that might be a blessing in disguise. That was a line drive single to left field. That would have surely scored Tommy Simon. Instead, Simon's going to go to third base, and King's going to get another chance here at a 3-2 count to go right at Leininger here, pick up his first strikeout of the game potentially. So we'll see what King's able to do with that, as that negates an RBI single. Full count delivery. Strike 3 at the knees. Leininger walking to first base. Home plate umpire rings him up, and King's able to get out of that inning with only 1 run allowed. After the top of the first inning, Fargo Shanley takes a 1-0 lead over Wahpeton on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. You're listening to Huskies Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains number 1 today.
When it was clear that my dad could not live on his own, I was worried. He was still independent, but he needed assistance. I didn't know I had any options. Then I brought up my concerns to my wife.
Well, and I had heard so many good things about Twin Town Villa, so I suggested we stop out and take a tour.
The minute we walked through the door and met the staff, I knew this was the perfect option for Dad. Dad's Twin Town Villa apartment is clean and spacious, plenty of room for my active dad to move around.
Twin Town Villa was and is our best option. It'll be yours too. Call or stop in for a tour today.
Randall Field, big green wall out in center field is still standing. 30-mile-an-hour winds coming in, gusts much stronger. We're all safe up here in the press box, as Shanley takes a 1-0 lead after the top half of the first inning. Kind of gifted a hit there. Mother Nature drops it in center field. But Wahpeton, for those of you just tuning in, Wahpeton really lucked out there. Leininger in the 5 spot hit a single with 2 outs to left field. Looked like it was surely going to score Tommy Simon, and Jaden King was called for a balk. Simon was awarded third base. King struck out Leininger on the next pitch at the kneecaps, getting out of there with 1 run allowed. And that's going to bring up Wahpeton leadoff hitter Skylar Blado. He's catching today, wearing number 3. Multifaceted player. Blado hitting 353 on the season. Another senior who's finally getting his full run here on varsity and doing a great job so far. First pitch on the way from Greg Noel. Strike 1. Noel, the lefty, he's got the black arm sleeve on the left arm. Takes a long look in out of the windup. Shaking his catcher off a couple times. Now we'll go. 0-1 pitch on the way. Blado dribbles it. Gets past the mound. Second baseman charging. Throws it over in plenty of time to get Blado. That's Landon Meyer over there with the put out. Out number 1. So there, Blado puts it in play in the leadoff spot. Second baseman scoops it up and makes the out. And that's going to bring up Miles Hinckley, who's having a phenomenal start to the season. 4 games played, 600 average, that big fly to right center field versus Central. King bats left-handed. Delivery on the way. Brushes him off the plate. Head high fastball for ball 1. So lefty on lefty battle again. We've seen 3 of those so far in the first inning alone. It's Noel taking a long time out of the windup here. Delivery on the way. Hinckley, opposite field single. Past the third baseman. Bounces off the left fielder's chest, but not far enough for Hinckley to go. Hinckley with a single here. Opens up the hit column for the Huskies, and he's going to see that 714 on-base percentage go even higher. It's going to bring up Jaden King. 6'5" righty. Pitches lefty, bats righty. Hinckley has some speed over there at first base, taking a moderate lead. King, wide open stance. First pitch delivery outside. So Josh Nordic behind the plate, one of the best in the business, not giving that outside fastball today. And if you know Josh, he's pretty consistent, so they're going to have to adjust to that. Great umpire. 1-0 count, delivery on the way to King. That one hits the inside corner. So 1-1. Doesn't look like Hinckley is really entertaining stealing over there at first base with a lefty on the mound. Especially with your big hitter King up. Maybe they'll put the hit and run on. 1-1. Noel goes home, way outside. 2-1. Hitters count here for Big Bird, Jaden King, man of many nicknames. J-Bird, Jay Kizzy. Phenomenal athlete here for the Wahpeton Huskies. He's got a 2-1 count as he digs in the batter's box here. Miles Hinckley on first base after that single. Leg kick, delivery. Hack from King, no contact, 2-2. Jaden King, I'm not sure if he got mixed up there or what, but hitters counting. He didn't really give it a full swing from what I could see up here in the press box, and we got an even count, 2-2. 1-0 Shanley lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Still in the first inning. King calls time. Going to look over at Andrew Lundsetter, who's just going to keep his hands warm in the jacket there at third base. Telling Hinckley to stretch his lead out. Hinckley does. Noel's going to go home, and that's going to hit King, and that's happened several times this year. Happened twice against Breckenridge alone. King wears that one. It's going to trot over to first base, and the Huskies have runners on first and second. 1 out. That's going to bring up Cooper Klosterman, another 6'4" senior, most improved player on the basketball team. Klosterman off to a little bit of a slow start this year. He's hitting in the 260s, certainly a capable batter. That's why they have him in the cleanup spot. Hasn't really gotten a chance to show off his pop yet this season. This would be a good spot for him with the Huskies trailing by 1. Klosterman, a righty, steps into the box. First baseman's going to play in front of Jaden King. Nobody's really holding Hinckley on at second base. And Klosterman chops it over to the first baseman. He fires to second, back over to first, and they're going to get an inning-ending double play. Shanley, textbook. 3-6-4 double play. And that is going to end the scoring threat for Wahpeton in the first inning. Shanley Deacons 1, Wahpeton Huskies 0. We're going to head to the second inning at John Randall Field after a quick word from our sponsors on B92.7 FM.
It's time to huddle up when you're hungry. The perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
We head to the second inning here. Shanley, 1-0 lead. Little bloop single in the first inning. Got them on the board. Wahpeton gets 2 runners on base to start their half of the inning, but they can't push anything across. First pitch of the inning here to Shanley. Strike 1. Jaden King out there. Piled up the pitch count in the first inning after 4 full counts. Looking good, though. Second pitch. Inside corner, that's where you got to live today because that's where the strike zone's at. King hits it, low pitch on the inside corner, 0-2 to Landon Hale, 6-hitter. And he does go back inside, but just a bit inside that time. It's going to be 1-2. 1-2 delivery from the lefty King in the dirt, 2-2. So Jaden King going to Northwestern in the Twin Cities. That's where he's going to play baseball. Not a big attention guy, so he's not going to go around announcing his signing. Not that there's anything wrong with that. 2-2 delivery. Strike 3, belt high, outside corner. King's second strikeout of the game, but he's going up there to play baseball. They're getting a gem in him. Probably under-recruited because he doesn't promote himself enough. 7 wins last summer for the state champion Wahpeton Post 20 team. Second looking strikeout for Jaden King. That's when you know you got your stuff on. Mixing up the batters. Bo Meyer steps up to the plate. First pitch to him. Inside, ball 1. Bo Meyer playing right field. Batting 7th. 0-1 pitch. Nothing doing on the outside corner. Looks like Skylar Blado's turning around to ask where it's at. 2-0 count. Delivery on the way from King. Outside corner. That one does catch the black. 2-1. King working fast out of the windup. 2-1 pitch. That one's chopped over to second base. Off Cade Malmy's chest. He picks it up, throws it to first. Not in time. So Bo Meyer flying down the line there. Bounces a grounder off Cade Malmy's chest. That's going to be an E4 as he beats it out. Malmy did a nice job recovering, throwing it over to his brother Avery, just not in time. So Meyer reaches on the Wahpeton error. Quinn Miller coming up, third baseman. Shanley is in the 8 hole here. Swing and a miss. High Cheddar gets the offering from the lefty Quinn Miller. Again, King working fast. Miller hasn't even stepped back into the box, and King's ready to go in the stretch. Comes set, takes a look at first base. That one is grounded to shortstop. Klosterman was going to second base on the steal attempt. It pulled him away from the ball. That's going to be a seeing eye single. Gets past the diving Klosterman. So Klosterman drawn away from the play on the stolen base by Bo Meyer. Doesn't matter, it's a single anyways for Quinn Miller. So Gavin Kruk here, your 9 hitters DHing for the pitcher, Greg Noel. Kruk, a righty. First pitch to Kruk's down, ball 1. Runners on first and second for the Deacons. King delivers. Ball 2. So nobody out here. Shanley leading 1-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Top of the second inning. And Andrew Lundsetter is going to want to regroup here with Jaden King and the Huskies infield. Your Minn Kota Ag Products Mound Visit, your #1 grain marketing and agriculture supply company. So King did what he needed to do to the leadoff hitter. Drew a weak grounder to the second baseman, but Wahpeton bit by the error bug. Puts a runner on first base. And then a little hit and run gets him over to second base on a ground ball to the shortstop, and suddenly Shanley's got 2 on, nobody down. Thank you to Minn Kota Ag for sponsoring this mound visit. This broadcast, as always, is sponsored by Caffeine and a Dream. Spent most of the day babysitting, I shouldn't say babysitting, hanging out with my child, recording 2 radio shows, and now I'm here with you. So nothing better than baseball at the end of a long day. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Shanley up 1-0 here on your hometown Huskies. Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Wahpeton 3 games this week. They play Fargo South. They also play Devil's Lake. I should say 4 more games this week after this. Those are doubleheaders. All right. Back to it here. 9-hitter Gavin Kruk. Jaden King. 2-0 pitch. Sails outside. 3-0, Sammy Oshak on deck, the leadoff man. He bunted first pitch of the game, and Jaden King broke off the mound, made a phenomenal play. 3-0 delivery to the #9 hitter, Right down the middle for strike one. Be a great time for the Huskies to roll one up here in the infield. 3-1 to Kruk, the 9-hitter, probably looking at one pitch here. And that's a strike on the outside corner. Beautifully placed fastball from King. 5th full count of the game in the 2nd inning. King comes set. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Foul tip, and Skylar Blado hangs on to it. Sweeping swing there from Kruk. He just couldn't quite catch up to the fastball. 3rd strikeout of the game for King. 1st swinging K. We got one down here on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Shanley leading 1-0. 2nd inning. Top of the order, Sammy Oshak. First pitch climbs the ladder for ball 1. It's Jaden King quickly back on the rubber for the Huskies. Working out of the stretch. 2nd pitch fouled into the parking lot. Oshak used to be a Breckenridge Cowboy. Took his talents up to the Fargo area. The rest is history. Fantastic football player. Talented baseball player as well. Holding down the top spot in the order here for the undefeated Deacons. 1-1 pitch to Oshak's in the dirt. Two-one count. King being very careful with Oshak here. Lefty on lefty. That one's upstairs again. 3-1. You know, there's really nowhere to put him because the rest of the order is just as lethal, so King's going to have to go at him and see whose best is better here. 3-1 count to Sam Oshak. That one's high. Ball 4. Loads it up. 2 outs in the inning. Landon Hale looking strikeout to start the inning. Error on the second baseman, followed by a single, followed by another K, followed by that Oshak walk. So now we have bases loaded. 0-1 count to Landon Meyer. Meyer walked and scored the first time. King working under pressure again for the 2nd straight inning. Ground ball down the 3rd baseline. Excuse me, the first pitch was a ball, so we got a 1-1 count now. Doing my best to see the scoreboard around this giant pole on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 1-1. King working out of the stretch. Slide step. Ball upstairs. 2-1. Interesting to see King mix up his cadence here with the leg kick. Runners aren't going anywhere, but see he's trying to mix it up and get the batter guessing. That one misses high again. King's down 3-1. Nowhere to put Landon Meyer. Bases juiced. Shanley leads 1-0 in the 2nd inning. King comes set. 3-1 pitch is inside off the plate. He's going to walk home a runner. Oshak to second. Miller to third. Meyer home. So 2-0 Fargo Shanley here. 2 down. Number 3 hitter Leininger. He drives that one to center field. That one's going to slice just over Cooper Klosterman's head. 2 runs score. Throw comes in. It's errant, and they're going to score a 3rd run. So Leininger, the lefty, hit what looked to be a liner to center field. It blew right back in and landed over the shortstop's head. Steffens picked it up in left field and was doing the pump fake game out there. By the time he got it in, he overthrew second base, and after all that, 3 runs have scored for Shanley. They take a 5-0 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. So Tommy Simons coming up. Doubled his first time on that bloop to center field. So 2 errors so far for Wahpeton Huskies. King not getting a whole lot of help out there. We talked about it before the game. Smith Motors key to the game. Number 1, play a clean game in the field. So the Huskies forgot those keys on the counter so far. It's been a struggle. King looking to get out of here. The runner on second base. Foul ball to the backstop. King's got an 0-2 count on Tommy Simon. So King, 0-2 count, 2 down, trying to get out of this inning. Down 5-0. Pair of Husky errors so far and a bunch of full counts. 0-2 pitch on the inside. 1-2 as King can't find the inside corner. Tommy Simon, Nebraska commit. Leaves that one high and out. 2-2. So we got Steffens in left field playing regular depth. I'm not sure why he's playing regular depth when the wind's blowing 50 miles an hour in. And that's a line drive. Cooper Klosterman jumps up and it goes right above his glove. Wide round at first base, but he's going to stay put. So Simon with the RBI single. Looks like it might have went off the leather webbing for Klosterman. So King, he's given his defense opportunities out there. You can't do that for Fargo Shanley as they take a 6-0 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Looks like it'll probably be a short night for King due to the pitch count. And it's a shame because I really liked what I've seen out of him. Fly ball. Looks like Malmy's going to take chase at first base and the wind's going to push that one out. So we got the 5-hitter up here, Jordan Leininger. Tommy Simon on first base. Simon with a very moderate lead here. Oh, he's gonna go. Pitch is outside. Pitch is not outside. Apparently it's a strike. So Skylar Blado had me fooled there, popping up for the throw. Tommy Simon took off while King was still set, and King maybe trying to avoid a balk or something, went home with the pitch, and it was easy stolen base for Simon. King's hat comes off. He delivers home. That one's hit down the third baseline fair. Simon's going to score easily. Leininger's going for a double. Throw coming in from Steffens all the way to the bag, but it's a stand-up double for Jordan Leininger. Hook that one inside the line, and he's going to roll some dice and flex his muscles at second base. 7-0 Fargo Shanley in the second inning. Your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Nice piece of hitting there by Jordan Leininger. Again, we have to note here, yes, Leininger doubles RBI down the line, but King should not be in this spot at all. With the Husky errors kind of saddling him here so far in this outing. And they have batted around here. Landon Hale comes to the plate. Struck out his first at-bat. Chopper to third base. Langenwalter throws it to first. It's low. Malmy can't handle it. Great backup over there by the sophomore Aiden Hayek, who doesn't have a highlight yet in this game, but that was a heads-up play on a day where Wahpeton has really got to get it going defensively. Hayek hustled all the way from his right field spot to the Shanley dugout. He gets that ball, and they're able to hold Leininger at third. So E5. Bo Meyer steps to the plate. He reached on the air to second base and scored earlier in the inning. King's pitch is high. Runner stays at first, so Shanley's got runners on the corners here. 7-0 Shanley, Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Just feel the wind bearing down on the press box as King's delivery is a strike at the belt inside corner. 1-1 count to Bo Meyer. So Shanley gets one run across in the first inning. They've scored 6 times in the second on a pair of Huskies errors, a double, a single, and 2 walks. Check swing did not go, 2-1 count. So King ready to go on the rubber. Meyer's going to take a little bit of time here. Looks down at his number card here. King comes set, delivery, strike down the middle. Blado throws it through, and they got a runner and a rundown between first and second. Klosterman is just going to take the out at first. And the run did not count. Heads up play there, so Blado throws it down. Runners on the corners, stealing second base. Cooper Klosterman fields it at second, chases the runner back to first before the runner at third touches the plate, and there's a little silver lining for the Huskies. We're going to head to the bottom of the second inning. Fargo Shanley 7, Wahpeton 0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. This is Huskies baseball on B92.7 FM.
Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Welcome back to John Randall Field, 7-0. Fargo Shanley leading Wahpeton. Going into the bottom of the second here, sophomore Aiden Hayek leading off for the Huskies. Swing and a miss, strike one. We had a line drive over Klosterman's head for a single, but the official scorekeeper up here has got it as an error, so we will have to revisit. I also had the, last week, I actually had the no-no broken up on an actual error, so the error on the right fielder Hayek, I had that down as a hit, and King's no-hitter did go the next inning on a dribbler. So I'm about as far as an official scorekeeper as you can get. 0-2 count to Hayek. Pitch is outside. Hayek having a nice season so far, sophomore for the Huskies. He's down 1-2 here. Greg Noel out of the windup. That pitch is down and in. Hayek works the count back to 2-2. Hayek looking to get things going here. Wahpeton trails 7-0. Pitch from Noel, fouled to the backstop. Aiden Hayek so far on the season through 7 games, .333 batting average, a pair of doubles, 4 runs scored. He's had a couple nice plays in right field. Threw a runner out at second base in the home opener versus Horace. Noel has him down to a 2-2 count here. Lefty delivery on the way outside. Count is full. So Aiden Hayek working his way back from 0-2 here. Wahpeton needs to see some pitches, and he's doing just that. Full count delivery on the way to the backstop. He's going to jog down to first base. So Aiden Hayek gives Wahpeton a base runner to start the inning with a 7-pitch walk. Brings up Nick Langenwalter, number 11. Little pop in his bat. Had the game-tying double versus Breckenridge, burnt the left fielder. Wahpeton went on to win that game 13-9. So Aiden Hayek over at first base. Not sure how much speed he has. I haven't watched him play very much. Certainly doesn't have a very big lead. First pitch is up and away to Langenwelter, ball 1. So the lefty, Noel, on the mound. Facing the righty, Nick Langenwalter. Langenwalter takes a big, long swing at that one. That's the thing about his swing. It's kind of looping. When he does connect, it's on a good plane, so he does have some extra base power, but he's not going to overwhelm you with hand speed. Can't quite catch up to that one. Looks like we're going to get a pinch runner here for the right fielder, Hayek. It's going to be Brady DeFries, the senior, wearing number 9. So we'll see if Hayek re-enters with Wahpeton trailing 7-0 or if DeFries gets some tick out there in the outfield, but he's on first base now. 1-1 delivery. Langenwalter flares that over to second base. Diving catch from Sam Oshak. And he rolls it back to first base, but DeFries gets back in time. So that looked like it was going to be a single to right field. It didn't even get out of the infield. Oshak chases it and catches it behind the first baseman. Full extension dive from the second baseman. Nice little web gem from Sammy Oshak. DeFries barely getting back to first base there. So after all that, we got one down here. And that's going to bring up Cade Malmy. Delivery to Malmy outside, ball 1. So Noel having some trouble with the strike zone so far in this inning. It is only the second inning. 7-0 deficit on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, but in theory, there's a lot of ball game left. Wahpeton can get something going here. 1-0 pitch on the way to Malmy. Just gets in with the feet first slide, and we got two different signals out there in the field. There's a safe and an out, but we're going to go with the safe, and DeFries is in there. Awkward feet first slide to first base on the snap throw from the catcher. Called strike at the plate, 1-1. Cade Malmy at the plate. 1-1 delivery. Malmy takes a strike at the knees, 1-2. Malmy batting in the 7 hole. One part of the Malmy twins. His brother Avery playing first base. That pitch outside looked like a little cutter, had some break on it. Maybe a two-seam in the wind. 2-2 count. Cade Malmy at the plate, 1 down. Brady DeFries on first base, second inning here. Stays outside again. Full count. So Noel, second full count of the inning after Hayek took the 7-pitch walk. Brady DeFries pinch runs for him, and he's on first. Wahpeton trails 7-0. Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Payoff pitch on the way. Malmy, swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 down. Eli Kappas coming up in the 8th spot here. He's DHing for the first baseman, Avery Malmy. Kappas wearing number 24. Lefty delivery on the way to the righty Kappas. Outside corner, strike 1. Kappas. Kind of close to the plate in the box here. Little bat wag above his back shoulder. Noel comes set. 0-1 pitch on the way. Outside. Good eyes there by Kappas. That one started outside, stayed out there. So Noel throwing a lot of pitches in this inning. Count is 1-1 on the way to Kappas. Up and in, 2-1. Good patience there by Kappas. That one came in right under the hands. We'll see if King comes out next inning. This is a long wait, and he's got a ton of pitches, and Wap's down by 7 on a windy day, so I don't know how they'll treat their ace. High fastball, can't catch up to it, 2-2. Looked like a four-seamer just above the numbers. Evens the count for Noel. Eli Kappas at the plate, 2 down. Noel comes set, little toe tap, delivery, hits Kappas. So he's going to reach on hit by pitch, tosses the Evo shield. He's going to take his time walking over there. A little bit of zip on that pitch on a cold day. I'm sure it didn't feel great. So Eli Kappas hit by pitch. He's over to first base. That's going to move Brady DeFries over to second base. It's going to bring up your 9-hitter, Braden Steffens, all-region basketball player, the point guard for the Huskies, stop and pop jumper expert. Fantastic mid-range game. Showed off his layup package, too, in the region tournament against Kindred. Very good defensive back as well for the Huskies. It's going to be super fun to watch him and Trey Mauk and J.D. Gomez out there in the football field. I think they might surprise some people this year, the Wahpeton Huskies. Question mark is always the offensive line because they don't have the numbers of the Fargo schools, so get a little tired, and obviously you lack in options and size. But that secondary with Steffens and Mauk is fantastic. So Mauk in the box now, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Noel comes set, takes a look to second. First pitch on the way. Strike outside corner. Steffens down 0-1. Bottom of the Wahpeton order here. Skylar Blado, leadoff man, on deck. Noel comes set again. 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss from Steffens. Snap throw to first base. Kappas way off the base. They're going to get him in a rundown. He's going to be tagged out. That's going to end the inning. So Wahpeton gets runners on first and second. For the second straight inning, they get no further. Shanley leads 7-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're going to head to the third inning at John Randall Field. You're listening to Huskies Baseball on B92.7.
It's time to huddle up when you're hungry. The perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Hey, friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
The defending Class A state champions post-20. Today we're talking spring baseball. Huskies taking on undefeated Fargo Shanley. Early 7-0 lead for the Deacons. Couple errors by Wahpeton. They've struggled to get a runner past second base here in the first 2 innings. So it's going to be Aiden Hayek coming in, taking over for Jaden King. They're going to give the ace a short leash here with the 7-run deficit. High pitch count. King's going to go out to right field. Top of the third inning, folks, excuse me. Bottom of the second ended with a rundown. Wahpeton getting tagged out. Runners on first and second. First pitch from Hayek misses inside. Bo Meyer's going to lead off the top of the third for Shanley. Meyer reached on an error and scored. Grounder over to third base. Clean play over there by Langenwalter. Nice strike over to first to Avery Malmy for the first out of the inning. So Langenwalter, who had an error earlier in the game, gets the out here. So Meyer grounds out to Nick Langenwalter for the first out of the inning. It's going to bring up third baseman Quinn Miller, the lefty. Hayek working out of the windup. Right-handed delivery. Downstairs, ball 1. wearing number 8. Comes set, glove is chest high. Chest high leg kick, and that one's an opposite field single to left field for Quinn Miller as the outfielders continue to play deep for Wahpeton despite the early results. Now, finally, we see Hunter McCall yelling out there for Steffens to come in, but he didn't come in a whole lot. So Quinn Miller, single to left field. One down, that's going to bring up Gavin Kruk, your 9-hitter. Lots of weak contact here for Shanley, and they have a 7-0 lead nonetheless. Hayek comes set, straight over the top, delivery, ball 1. Again, we have the window closed today. That's why you're not hearing any audio from outside. Baseball hitting bat, outs being called, things like that. There's 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts. 1-0 delivery from Hayek, low and away 2-0. Like I was saying earlier today on my 2 to 6 show, I'm about $1.50 soaking wet. So windows open, I might go flying out. Not going to take any chances. 2-0 count. Aiden Hayek comes set, delivery. Breaking ball, gets a swing and a miss. That was a pretty pitch from the sophomore. Gets a strike on Kruk. Hayek, one of the young bright spots on this team. That one is a fastball above the head. Batter ducks it. It's going to be 3-1. One out. Shanley leads 7-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Hayek delivery. Looks like he took a little bit off that one again in the dirt and got an offering. So Hayek digging into the off-speed bag here. Runs the count full. So big spot for Hayek. Runner on first base already. Full count to the 9-hitter. Don't want to lose this guy. Hayek comes set in the stretch. Delivery straight over the top. Fastball, swing and a miss. Aiden Hayek, 2 outs here, changing speeds, gets the K. Gotta love it if you're a Huskies fan. So 2 down, Bohmeyer on first base. Left-handed Sam Oshak steps to the plate. He's bunted into an out, walked, and scored. So 0 for 1 with a run is Oshak. Delivery on the way. Big cut from Sammy Oshak. Nothing doing. Strike 1. Sam Oshak, back foot on the white chalk in the left-handed batter's box. Front foot closer to the plate. You don't see a lot of kids crowding the plate these days. Of course, the post-20 Legion boys, you do see that. They get hit like 300 times a summer. But typically, you don't see a lot of kids getting up there and getting close to the plate. Oshak is pretty close to the plate and way back in the batter's box. So good plate coverage, giving himself some extra time to see the ball as well. Flares that one to left field. Oh, and that one ends up right on Braden Steffens. Can of corn, and it pops out of the glove. And Steffens took one step in the wrong direction, but he did get back in front of the ball in plenty of time. Not sure if it had some English on it or what, but it pops out of the glove, and that's going to be another Huskies error. So that puts Oshak on first. Foul ball, the next batter. Puts Oshak on first, and that puts, who do we got here? Miller on second base. So the number 2 hitter, Landon Meyer, up. He scored twice, walked both times. 0 for 0, a couple runs for Meyer. Hayek doing a nice job so far. Took a little bit off that one and gets another strike. So whatever he's doing there, we'll have to talk to him after the game and see what pitches he's throwing. The off-speed stuff is working excellent. 0-2 count here to Landon Meyer. sophomore Hayek, who should be out of the inning. We just had an error on a routine fly ball. He's going to try to get out of it himself. 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Ooh, won't get the called strike. Meyer able to hold the barrel back. 1-2. Hayek comes set. 1-2 delivery to Meyer. Down and in. 2-2. Aiden Hayek trying to get Wahpeton out of the inning here. 2-2 delivery. Foul ball. Landon Meyer. Shanley, 7-0 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're in the top of the third inning. I don't know how many of these runs are earned on Jaden King. There was a few errors behind him. Took their ace out early due to a rising pitch count. Brought in Aiden Hayek. He's pitching phenomenal here in the third inning. Meyer's going to call time. Hayek also having to deal with an error here with that should have been the third out. Very, very tough conditions, of course, folks. 50-mile-an-hour wind. As I say that, some Agrelime just blows right at Nick Langenwalter at third base, dusting him. 2-2 pitch on the way. Grounded to Langenwalter at third. He's going to jog over and touch the bag, and that's going to end the inning. So Wahpeton, a scoreless top of the third inning after the Deacons score 1 in the first and 6 in the second. Shanley leading 7-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Huskies looking to clap back here in the bottom of the third. We'll be right back on B92.7 FM.
There are some things you don't want to fall behind on, especially when it comes to your health. A colorectal cancer screening is one. Essentia Health reminds you to schedule your colorectal cancer screening, which can detect and even prevent colorectal cancer before symptoms appear. Schedule an appointment with your primary care provider online at essentiahealth.org to learn which screening option is right for you. Stay ahead of colorectal cancer and get screened.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Braden Steffens at the plate, bottom of the third inning for the Huskies. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, strike one. Fargo Shanley leads this one 7-0. What should probably be a 0-0 game. 6 Wahpeton Husky errors here. We're in the third inning again. 0-1 pitch. Steffens swing and a miss at an outside. Not enough bat there. 0-2. Steffens batting in the 9-hole. Skylar Blado coming up next. 0-2 delivery. That one stays outside. So we're starting off here with Steffens, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3 at the top of the order. Blado, Hinckley, and King. 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Outside fastball. Sits him down. So Greg Noel gets the swinging K. That's his second K by my count. Skylar Blado steps to the plate. He grounded out to the second baseman Oshak in his first at-bat. Blado entered the game hitting .353 on the season. Utility man for the Huskies. He catches, he plays shortstop, he can play outfield. Really great kid. He's going to play baseball here at NDSCS after another summer with Post 20. He's also a pitcher. Swing and a miss to Blado, down 0-1 in the count. We've got a pretty modest crowd here today, but judging by the wins, not so bad. 0-1 way high to Blado, 1-1 count. See some raindrops on the window here, folks, and unfortunately, I don't want to open it. I don't want the water coming inside with the wind gusts. So if you're streaming on YouTube, KBMW News Live, we'll just have to deal with it. That pitch just down and away, 2-1. And, you know, the home plate umpire here today, he does have kind of like an MLB strike zone, but in reality, there's only one strike zone, folks. Belt to knees, corner to corner, and he calls it the way it is. I've never really liked it when an umpire's like, that's what his zone is, that's what my zone is. There's only one strike zone, so consistency is key, and usually you get that out of this crew here. Full count. Greg Noel on the mound. Going out of the windup. Lefty delivery. Outside. Blado walks. 7-pitch walk for Skylar Blado. So Wahpeton with another base runner. 5th base runner of the game for the Huskies. Nothing to show for it yet. This is a 7-inning game. This one will count towards the Eastern Dakota Conference standings. The game that will follow this 20 minutes after conclusion will be a non-conference counter. It'll be 5 innings. Lefty delivery to Hinckley outside. Miles Hinckley has one of the 2 Wahpeton homers this year. He piped that one over the right center fence. Deepest part of the park, 372 feet. You can check out that video and call on our KBMWnews.com Facebook page. 1-0 count to Hinckley, the lefty. Swing and a miss at an outside pitch. 1-1. Hinckley, a lot of speed. Quite a bit of pop. Good player, and he's going to be asked to fill some missing spots here on Post 20 this year after they graduate a very great group of players. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball gets him swinging way out front. 1-2. 1 out. Jaden King is on deck. Skylar Blado is on first. Miles Hinckley at the plate facing Greg Noel, lefty on lefty. Hinckley grounds that one to first base. Charging play. He'll be tagged out. That will advance Blado into scoring position, however, fielder's choice. So Hinckley, second out of the inning on the fielder's choice, brings up the boomstick in the lineup. Jaden King in the 3 spot. King entered the game batting .500 with a couple doubles, a couple triples, and a bomb. King wearing the white Adidas cleats, orange Louisville Slugger bat, wide open stance. He's going to face the lefty Noel. King's first at bat was a hit by pitch. First pitch on the way. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. So King down 0-1 here. 0-1 delivery to King. Swing, follows that one to right field. And King can go opposite field. We saw him hit that homer versus Larimore in the Post 20 tournament last summer. Right over the 307 fence. We also saw him hit one to left center and a couple to left field. Oh, Blado leading off at second base out in La La Land, not paying attention, and Noel does a spin throw, and luckily he throws it over the base because Blado had no idea that the ball was coming. I'm not sure what happened there, but Blado taking a break from the game there for a second, got lucky. Sun poking out here at John Randall Field. Welcome sight. 0-2. Jaden King. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball bends right back over the outside half for strike 3. Gets King looking, and Noel works out of the inning. 7-0. Fargo Shanley on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard over Wahpeton as we head to the top of the 4th inning at John Randall Field. You're listening to Wahpeton Huskies baseball on B92.7 FM, live streaming on KBMW News Live YouTube.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Stands for baseball. We got Shanley with a 7-0 lead over Wahpeton here at John Randall Field, Jehinkapa Park. Adam Leininger steps to the plate for the Shanley Deacons. Aiden Hayek on the mound for the Huskies. Leininger hits that one to left center. Steffens comes in and he plays it. That one started off dead center, curved its way over to left center, and Steffens makes a nice jogging catch. It's good to see the Huskies outfield track one down here. It's been a struggle with the wind here. Hurricane season in Wahpeton, apparently. We got some raindrops on the window up here now. A little bit of sun, and Old Glory is still blowing on the John Randall Field sign. So Braden Steffens catches the first ball of the inning here. And Hayek gets a one-pitch out of the three-hitter, nonetheless, Leininger. So Leininger was 1 for 2. He's now 1 for 3, and that'll bring up Tommy Simon. First pitch to Simon's a ball. Second pitch to Simon is grounded to Klosterman at shortstop. Hops off the lip, chest high. He throws a laser beam in the dirt that gets by Malmy at first. And Simon's going to scoot to second. So Klosterman got a candy hop about chest high. Rushed the throw. But, you know, I'm going to say you would love your first baseman to have that. That ball bounced like 6 feet in front of him. So, I mean, sometimes your infielder picks a landing spot and throws you a skipper, and you got to have it. There's been a couple balls that have gotten by first base. Malmy has made a nice couple plays over there, too. He scooped one in the dirt and hustled over on a double play ball. So E6 on Klosterman. Line drive up the middle. That's going to be a Shanley hit. They're going to test the throw, and it's going to go to the right side of the infield. I don't know if that was a miscommunication or what. Center fielder's kind of throwing his hands out. But the ball did not go to where either of the runners were going. So Shanley scores on the single by Jordan Leininger. That's going to score Tommy Simon. So that's yet another unearned run. Leininger gets to second on the errant throw to the infield. That's going to bring up the six-hitter Landon Hale. As Hayek doing his best out there on the mound. Just high to Hale, 1-0 count. Hayek, a sophomore, very promising player. Hayek comes set, runner on second base. 1-0. Right-handed delivery on the way. That one's hit out to right field. Couple steps back. Jaden King corrals it. And it's another throw that bounces all the way through the infield to third baseman Nick Langenwalter. So we got two down. Runner on second base. One unearned run already across in the inning as Shanley leads 8-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Aiden Hayek looking good in relief here for the Huskies. Strike one from Hayek to the seven-hitter Bo Meyer. We're starting to get a little bit of rain accumulation on the window here. Oh, 1 count. 2 down. Delivery from Hayek. Foul ball, it looks like. Check swing. It looks like it went off the knob of the bat. So a little bit of a break there for Aiden Hayek, and nonetheless, it goes down in the book all the same, and he's up 0-2 in the count to Bo Meyer. Meyer 0 for 2. He did reach on an error and score. Hayek, 0-2 delivery. Outside pitch. fouled to right field. So Hayek coming in, doing some nice work here for the Huskies. Jaden King has an out in right field this inning. It's 0-2 from Hayek, and he's not going to get a tight grip on that bender, and it's going to stick Meyer in the back. It ain't going to hurt him much, but he's going to get to first base. So Quinn Miller's going to step to the plate with runners on first and second for Shanley. Miller playing third base. He's 2 for 2 with a run so far, a pair of singles. Another left-handed batter. Hits that one hopper to Klosterman. Underhand ski ball throw over to second base, and that's going to get him out of the inning. Huskies give up one unearned run. Shanley leads 8-0 after 3.5 innings on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Wahpeton will look to get on the board here in the bottom of the fourth. You're listening to Huskies Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Let's run down our sponsors here. I forgot a couple of them. A little bit taken aback by the weather and the amount of errors in this game. Kind of surprised me as well. First pitch of the inning from Noel is down and away. High Camp Construction, your extra base hit sponsor. Once you know who we are, you won't build any other way. Your walk sponsor, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick. Second pitch of the inning is up and away to Klosterman as he's up 2-0, trying to get one of those State Farm walks here any way that Wahpeton can get on. Trailing 8-0, fourth inning, 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss by Klosterman. 8-0 Shanley on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Miller Realty is going to have our post-game show tonight, folks. 2-1 count, 3-1 count, balls outside. Red River Agency will have your play of the game, and Essential Health will have your player of the game. Mound visits are Minn Kota Ag. Klosterman fights that one off, full count. So some pretty decent at-bats today by Wahpeton. I've got them down for 3 strikeouts as a team, but they just haven't been able to get across second base. Full count pitch on the way to Klosterman in the dirt outside. Excellent at-bat for the cleanup hitter. Hopefully that gets him going. He was out on a fielder's choice in his first at-bat. 6'4" Klosterman trots down to first. He'll have a conversation with Hunter McCall, first base coach. Greg Noel, the lefty. He'll come out of the stretch now with a runner on first and deliver that one to Hayek. He swings at a low pitch for strike one. Hayek walked and got to second base in the second inning. Hayek taps the outside of the plate with his bat. He's ready to go. Down 0-1 in the count. Delivery on the way. That's a fastball inside corner. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So Noel, he goes outside on the first pitch and low, inside on the second pitch. He's got Hayek backed up against the wall here, 0-2. Nobody down. Delivery on the way. Swing and a miss. That one was in the glove when he started that swing. pitching class there from Noel, who went outside, inside, upstairs, mixing it up. 3 pitches, strikes out Hayek for the first out of the inning. Brings up Nick Langenwalter. Langenwalter flared one over to second base earlier in the game, and Sam Oshak made the full extension Superman catch for the out. Langenwalter, righty, going against the lefty Noel. That pitch was high, and catcher was looking for the snap throw. So, excuse me, folks. The web gem earlier in the game was Landon Meyer. I must be thinking of Sam Oshak playing for the Breckenridge Bucks amateur team. Played some second base for the Woodbat team. But that was Landon Meyer on that catch, so my apologies there. Myers at second base. Oshak is your catcher today. We got a 2-2 count to Nick Langenwalter. Giving Oshak too much credit. 2-2 delivery on the way. Langenwalter grounds it to Meyer, hits it over there again. Nice shovel to second, double play. That's going to get Shanley out of the inning. Meyer with the flip to his shortstop, Tommy Simon. Simon fires it over to Adam Leiniger. That's a 4-6-3 double play, and Shanley's going to hang on to this 8-0 lead going into the top of the 5th inning on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. This is Wahpeton Huskies baseball on B92.7, live streaming on KBMW News Live, YouTube.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
Chihinkapa Park. Not such a beautiful day, however. Raindrops here on the window. Scenic view from up top in the press box. Windy out there, folks. Huskies trail 8-0 to Fargo Shanley. Shanley enters this game 10-4, 6-0 in the EDC. Wahpeton 2-5, 1-4 in the EDC. Jaden King started this one for the Huskies. Pitched well, but he didn't have much defense behind him. They had to go to Aiden Hayek. It's been the same story. Hayek delivers the first pitch. That's going to be down for a ball. Hayek came in. He's pitching well. There's been a couple errors behind him. We got Wahpeton down 4-7 errors in the game. Hayek, 1-0. Pitch at the belt, inside corner, strike one. So if Wahpeton wants a takeaway here, they've had some decent pitchers on the mound today against the number 1 team in the EDC. Swing and a miss. So Hayek up again, 1-2, and Hayek has had some filthy off-speed stuff today. Sophomore showing Shanley he belongs here on the mound in this EDC matchup. 1-2 pitch to Quinn Miller. Skips that one off the plate. 2-2. Aiden Hayek quickly back on the rubber, working out of the windup. We're in the top of the 5th inning here. Strike 3. Another off-speed pitch. Pulls the string. Gets Miller looking. That's a looking K. So Hayek continuing to impress here in his sophomore season for the Huskies. And that was Kruk at the plate. Excuse me, folks. So Sam Oshak back to the top of the order here. He's going to go opposite field. Braden Steffen spinning, and he's going to catch it. So drop step one way, drop step the other in the glove. Second out of the inning, and Hayek, 2 quick outs here. Nice play by Steffens to judge that one in the wind, finding his footing out there. Excellent sophomore athlete for the Huskies. Good looking pitch there to Landon Meyer. Can't get the call on the outside corner for Hayek, 1-0. Inside corner fastball, strike 2, strike 1. 1-1 delivery from Hayek outside in the dirt. So Hayek behind in the count, 2-1. 2 quick outs to start this inning for the Wahpeton sophomore. Over the top delivery, ground ball down the third baseline, foul. That'll even the count at 2-2. Like I said, folks, not even 400 milligrams of caffeine can keep me on the count today. Hung out with the baby all day, recorded both my shows, and then zipped over here to John Randall. 2-2 delivery from Hayek. That one is hit to left center. That one's going to run the gap against the wind. Rolls to about the warning track. Nice backhand play out there to cut the ball off in center field. I believe that's Miles Hinckley. Throws it in, and that's going to be a double for Landon Meyer. Extra base hits presented by High Camp Construction in Wahpeton. Once you know who we are, you won't build any other way. So Meyer, now 1 for 2 with a double, 2 walks, 2 runs. He's going to bring up lefty Adam Leininger. Leininger, sky-high pop-up. Langenwalter giving chase in foul territory at third base. He's going to catch that foul pop, and that's going to end a scoreless inning here. Hayek shuts the Deacons out in this inning, and score remains 8-0. We're going to head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Wahpeton looking to get something going offensively. You're listening to B92.7 FM and live streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heidkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
To B92.7 FM, you're listening to Wahpeton Huskies baseball. I'm Robert Wanek. Fargo Shanley leads 8-0. I was real hyped up driving to this game. Huskies playing the number 1 ranked Deacons on a windy day with a chance to do some damage. I even had Bubba O'Reilly by the Who jamming with the sunroof open, but that didn't come to fruition. It's 8-0. Huskies looking to get things going here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Game is live streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live. First pitch outside to Cade Malmy. Malmy struck out in his only appearance so far. Second pitch, Malmy flares it to right. That's going to be foul. Head on over to our Facebook page, kbmwnews.com. Click the videos tab. We've got lots of interviews with athletes. We've got videos of our calls up here in the booth, including Miles Hinckley's big home run to right center field versus Grand Forks Central, and Jaden King's 15 strikeout game as well. 1-2 count here to Malmy. Noel still out there on the mound. Delivery up and away, 2-2. Malmy wearing number 5. Brother Avery Malmy wearing number 2. Identical twins. 2-2 way outside. Catcher can't corral it, and it's 3-2. Bunch of Yankees fans, the Malmys. I say that with admiration, of course. Full count. On the way to Malmy in the dirt, so a nice at-bat from Malmy. That's the frustrating part about this game. Nice pitching. Too many walks sprinkled in, but overall nice pitching. Some good at-bats from the Huskies. Some full count walks. Eli Kappas hit by a pitch. Jaden King hit by a pitch. But nothing to show for it. So we're going to have a Minn Kota Ag Products mound visit here. Noel started this game, and he's now in the 5th inning. And that's going to do it for the lefty. 4 shutout innings for the lefty. Pulled after 1 batter here in the 5th inning. We'll take a quick break. Minn Kota Ag Products mound visit. Your number 1 grain marketing and agriculture supply company. You're listening to Huskies Baseball on B92.7, live streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
For the bottom of the 5th inning, Fargo Shanley up 8-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard over your hometown Huskies. Eli Kappas up 1-0 in the count with a runner on first base and nobody out. Kappas takes a fastball outside corner. So Malmy starts the inning. Cade Malmy does with a full count walk. They pull starting pitcher Noel after 4 shutout innings, and Landon Hale is now on the mound. Swapping out the lefty for the righty, and Hale is behind 2-1 to Eli Kappas. Kappas with the strikeout and the hit by pitch so far in this game. Kappas off the end cap, slow roller to second base. Fielder's choice, they'll get Kappas at first. He will advance the runner to second base. Not the worst thing to happen. At least Kappas keeps it on the right side there. Wahpeton has a runner in scoring position. Got to manufacture a run somehow here if you're Wahpeton, and that's a start. Runner on second base, 1 down. And we're going to have Kaysen Pincinalt, number 1, pinch hit for Braden Steffens in the 9-hole. Try to spark this lineup here. Right-hand delivery. Ball chest high to Pincinalt. Cade Malmy on second base after the walk, moves over on the fielder's choice from Kappas. Out of the stretch, delivery from Hale. Outside corner for Strike. Evens the count at 1-1 to number 1. Kaysen Pincinalt, your pinch hitter, hoping to roll this lineup over to the top with only one down. Delivery on the way to Pincinalt. Swings at a pitch outside. And Huskies are going to get a little bit lucky on the bases there. As Cade Malmy was caught sleeping at second base, but he made the right decision and went all out to third. Beats the throw. Another snap throw from Oshak down to second base. His infielder couldn't handle it. Allows Malmy to get over to third. One out, runner on third. Delivery, Pincinalt. It's in the dirt. 2-2 count. So Kaysen Pincinalt's got a chance to put the Huskies on the board here, trailing 8-0, bottom of the 5th inning. 2-2 delivery. Inside pitch, line drive. One hops the third baseman. Bobbles it, picks it up barehand. One hopper to first, out. A lot going on, but Adam Leininger recovers and throws out Pincinalt. Decent velo on that one from Pincinalt, but it just bounced right in front of Leininger. So Pincinalt on the 5-3 strands Malmy over at third, and that brings Skylar Blado to the plate, your leadoff hitter. He's got the gold Nike cleats on. A little bit of swagger from Skylar Blado, who owns a sneaky knuckleball on the mound. Foul ball off his cleats. Skylar Blado, one of the relief pitchers featured in the Boys of Summer documentary. You can check out his nasty off-speed stuff in the Battle of Omaha. Picks up a K there. 4 for 4 in save opportunities. Sam Oshak takes one foul ball. Here comes the trainer, Chantel Bones Shoot, as Turner Blofis calls her. Arch nemesis, Chantel and Turner. Great trainer. Essentia Health, Wahpeton High School. They have a great partnership there. And Oshak's going to throw some dirt on it. Backstop will get back in there. Skylar Blado steps back into the box. Wahpeton leadoff hitter, 0-1 count, 2 outs. 8-0 Shanley, bottom of the 5th inning. Delivery on the way. Blado swing and a miss. Goes to the backstop. Must have been a foul ball. I didn't see a signal for a foul ball, but Malmy walked right back to third, so 0-2 count to Blado. Blado is going to single to right center. Shallow single over the second baseman's head. RBI for Skylar Blado. Puts a run on the board for your Wahpeton Huskies. The senior stepping up. Little dent in the damage for Wahpeton. Love to see a senior do that. Blado goes opposite field with a single to right, and that's going to bring up Miles Hinckley, the hottest hitter in the Huskies lineup right now. They're going to throw over to first base. Blado with the head first slide. Mentioned it earlier, Hinckley entered this contest having played 4 games, on base percentage over 700. He fouls that one off, 0-1 count. That included a double, a homer, and 7 runs scored in the 2 spot. One delivery to Hinckley. Big hack. That one's in the dirt. Swinging strike, and Blado's going to advance to second base. Gets away from Oshak. Oshak's still looking like he's trying to shake off that foul ball that hit him. Delivery outside. Oshak blocks it. So the pitcher not doing him any favors as he kind of shakes his head. So Blado with the RBI single gets Wahpeton on the board, 8-1 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Delivery to Hinckley. Opposite grounder over to third. He's going to bobble it, fire to first, and Hinckley's too fast. So Hinckley reaches on the E5. I don't think we'll give him an infield single there. That was a pretty easy play at third base, and Hinckley beats it out after the bobble. So runners on first and second. Bottom of the fifth, 8-0 Shanley Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Brings up Big Bird, Jaden King in the 3 spot. King with a hit by pitch and a strikeout today. Delivery from Hale. Looks like he tried to throw the curveball there, couldn't get it to bite. King doesn't bite either, it's 1-0. King steps in, taps the outside corner of the plate. Again, he's got that wide open stance. 1-0 delivery. King ropes it to third. Third baseman goes down to one knee, scoops it, touches the base. And that's going to do it. Huskies score 1. Bottom of the 5th inning on the Skylar Blado RBI single to shallow right. We're going to go to the top of the 6th. 8-1 Fargo Shanley on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. B92.7 Huskies baseball and live streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
On B92.7. Huskies trail your EDC leaders, Fargo Shanley, 8-1. Top of the 6th inning, the Deacons are coming back up. Huskies approaching 10 errors in this game. That's been the story. So they're on their third pitcher after pretty decent stuff from Jaden King, lefty ace, and the sophomore reliever in this one, Aiden Hayek. And now we're on to another sophomore, right-handed Braden Steffens. Steffens pitched very well against Horace. And that's the game where they took him out when he had the bases loaded, and they brought in Case and Pincenalt, and all those runs came around to score, and they were charged to Braden Steffens. But other than that, he's looked very, very good. He'll get a chance here to face one of the best teams in the state, if not the best team in the state. Steffens out of the windup, first pitch. That one's popped, fouled on the third base line, blown in. Langenwalter goes over to the fence, and it's out of play. Jaden King is in center field. It looks like Hayek is in right field. Left field must be Miles Hinckley. Slides over from center. Steffens. Second pitch, can't find the inside corner, 1-1. Tommy Simon, the Nebraska Cornhuskers commit, playing shortstop, has a 1-1 count, and that one to the backstop, 2-1. Pitch in the other batter's box in the dirt. Simon today, he doubled, he singled, he reached on air, he scored twice, so 2 for 3 for Tommy Simon. Cleanup hitter. 2-1 pitch from Steffens, eyeball high, 3-1. Braden Steffens wearing number 10. Again, the Huskies in all white today. Leg kick, delivery from Steffens, inside, ball 4. So Simon has now reached base 4 times today. Jordan Leininger stepping to the plate, number 23. He's got the Minnesota Twins colored stirrups on. Wearing New Balance cleats. Delivery from Steffens, strike 1 at the kneecap. And Shanley, they take their time getting in the box. They got about 10 million plays on that card in their back pocket. Finally gets in there. Pitch outside. Nice pick by Skylar Blado. Stops that one from going to the backstop. Whatever happened to good old-fashioned signs from your third base coach? (1-1), Braden Steffens facing Jordan Leininger, the 5-hitter. Gets a swing and a miss out of him with Tommy Simon over at first base after the walk. Huskies down 8-1 in a game where Shanley hasn't done anything very, very impressive. There was a double in the gap earlier. Otherwise, some weak contact, lots of walks and lots of errors. 1-2 in the dirt, blocked by Blado. Stolen base for Tommy Simon. And the wind is not letting up here. Carol Colby still here, though, down by the Wahpeton dugout. Taking photos, the resident photographer for local teams. Steffens leaves that one above the belt. We have a full count to Jordan Leininger with a runner on second base. Carol Colby, the photographer for Wahpeton and Breckenridge and sometimes NDSCS, gets out to Just for Kicks and all kinds of events. Shares all those photos for free. Ground ball up the middle. Tough hop. Klosterman gets it. Strong throw to first base. Gets Leininger by about 5 feet. Klosterman, nice reaction time. That ball kind of took one of those hops that gets up on you quick and able to get his glove out, make a play for the first out of the inning. Simon able to get over to third base, however. Landon Hale comes to the plate. Strike on the corner looking for Braden Steffens. He gets ahead. Steffens comes set. 0-1 pitch. Line drive up the middle to center field for an RBI single. Landon Hale. So Landon Hale makes it 9-1 Fargo Shanley on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Approaching 10-run territory here, but Wahpeton, of course, gets the bottom half regardless. Steffens will be looking to roll one up here. First pitch, nice pitch on the outside corner. Bo Meyer takes out the number card again, looking over the million plays for Shanley. Over to left field. See, I wonder what they're looking at on those cards, folks, because he steps out of the batter's box, pulls it out of his pocket, reads a couple chapters. The runner goes nowhere. So they did nothing. It wasn't a hit and run or anything. So I don't know if they got like 5 different bluff numbers on there right next to 5 different plays, but definitely throws a little delay in the game. Single for Meyer. We got a pinch hitter here. It's going to be Johnson. Runners on first and second. 1 run across already in the inning. 1 down. Braden Steffens. Swing and a miss from Johnson in the 8th spot. Steffens comes set. 0-2 delivery. Outside. Blado tries to pull it back, but just a bit outside. We do have another game coming up after this, folks. Non-conference game. 5-inning game. Huskies and Deacons again. That'll be about 20 minutes after this one wraps up. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Braden Steffens gets the second out of the inning. Wahpeton sophomore. 2 down. Bottom of the order here for Shanley as they lead 9-1. In the top of the 6th inning on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. I got to get a color guy up here, and I know nobody better than Madison Nelson Gira. We got to get him in the booth, hopefully this spring, if not for sure this summer for the Legion games. He'll be here anyways. We're going to be filming some games for the follow-up to the Boys of Summer documentary. Should be a fun time. Steffens 1-1 in this count. Steffens trying to get out of this inning with runners on first and second for the Deacons. 1-1 delivery. Strike outside corner. Again, Wahpeton pitchers are doing enough in this game. 1-2. Braden Steffens. Right-handed delivery in the dirt outside. 2-2. Blado still behind the plate for the Huskies, the senior catcher. He's on one knee. That pitch is driven to left field. That's going to be down the line and foul. About 300 feet. 324 down the line here in left. 307 in right. 372 in right center. 369 with the green monster in dead center. Braden Steffens still working a 2-2 count here, trying to get out of the top of the 6th, allowing just 1 run. Can't get that ball down, and we have a full count. Full counts have been a common occurrence here for both teams today. Steffens, payoff pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball downstairs. Steffens strikes out 2, allows 1 run, and Wahpeton trails 9-1 heading to the bottom of the 6th inning on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Huskies hoping to rally here against the EDC #1 team, Fargo Shanley. We'll be right back on B92.7, streaming live on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
B92.7 is KBMW Breckenridge Wahpeton. All the hits from 2KN today.
Cooper Klosterman coming up to the plate for the Huskies here in the bottom of the 6th. They trail Shanley 9-1. Cooper batting in the cleanup spot. Entered this game hitting in the 240s, I believe. I think he's a safe bet to push that above 300 as we get into the summer. Good hitter, and tonight he's got a fielder's choice out on that, and he reached on a walk, so be a good time for Cooper to get that bat going here. First pitch on the way from Hale, up and in, brushes him off the plate, ball 1. Klosterman, no interest in wearing that pitch. 1-0 pitch on the way, swing, high fastball, 1-1. Klosterman likes that pitch, likes to go upstairs and get it, and that is a good pitch to send a long ways. 1-1. That ball's down. 2-1 count. Cooper Klosterman, the senior, won the Husky Leadership Award on the basketball team this year. 2-1 delivery. Off the plate outside, 3-1. You can watch our Superior Athlete of the Week interview with Cooper Klosterman on KBMWnews.com Facebook. That's presented by Superior Builders. 3-1 pitch to Klosterman. Upstairs. Well, not upstairs. At the belt buckle. 3-2. Payoff pitch on the way to Klosterman. Falls it straight back into the net here. Brian Bernatus and the team at Superior Builders. Building you everything you need. Post-frame experts. They sponsor Superior Athlete of the Week. Check it out on our Facebook. Hit up Superior Builders at superiorbuildersnd.com for your building needs. Full count delivery again fouled back to the net. Brian's daughter, Jonica Bernatus, recovering from a torn ACL that she suffered last year early in the season. Incredible basketball player. She'll be running the point for the Cowgirls this year. Klosterman takes the third full count offering, looking strike 3. The first out of the bottom of the 6th. Brings up the sophomore Aiden Hayek. He's walked and struck out in this one. Delivery on the way to Hayek. Swings at the first pitch, pops it up, out of play. If you hit anything behind the plate or on either side of the foul lines today, it's probably going to blow foul. With the exception, Nick Langenwalter caught one foul ball at third base. 0-1 delivery on the way. That ball's high. 1-1. Aiden Hayek, a couple very good innings on the mound tonight for the Huskies. 1-1 pitch to Hayek. That one hits slowly to short. Shortstop charges it. Throw over to first is off target. First baseman tags Hayek. He knocks him to the ground. He's out. So Hayek, pretty nice on that play for not laying the boom. Certainly could have with the first baseman in his way. Hayek out on the tag. That'll bring up Nick Langenwalter. Langenwalter with the fly out to Meyer at second base, who made the diving play, and then he grounded to Meyer for the 4-6-3 double play. Pitch on the way to Langenwalter, right down the middle, strike 1. Nick Langenwalter, the all-state linebacker on the Huskies football team. 0-1 delivery to Langenwalter. Curveball that doesn't curve, stays high. 1-1. Yeah, Langenwalter just burst on the scene in football. Was third in the EDC in receptions, and he was fourth in tackles. 1-1 to Langenwalter. Hits it to the right side again. That time he does get it by Meyer. Right fielder almost comes up throwing, but Langenwalter busting it down the line. That's a single for the senior. Nice opposite field piece of hitting for Langenwalter. Gets his revenge on Meyer. Got him out the first 2 times. 2 down, and it looks like Avery Malmy is going to hit for Eli Kappas. First pitch to Avery Malmy. On the outside corner, strike 1. Cade Malmy. Cade Malmy. Cade Malmy in his regular spot in the lineup. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Eli Kappas still in the lineup. He's on deck. So 0-2 count to Cade Malmy, number 5. Wahpeton Huskies trailing 9-1 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're in the bottom of the 6th. 2-strike delivery to Malmy upstairs, and Oshak keeps looking over to first base. He's had some nice throws today from his catcher spot. Another 2-strike delivery on the way here to Cade Malmy. Upstairs, 2-2. Malmy today with a strikeout and a walk. He scored Wahpeton's only run on the RBI single by Skylar Blado. 2-2 delivery to Malmy. Balls it out of play over to First Street. They'll throw a new baseball in here, and Malmy's going to get another pitch here. 2-2. 2 outs. Throw over to first base from the pitcher. Hale. Langenwalter back easily with the head first slide. 2 2-2 count. Delivery on the way to Cade Malmy. Watches that one go right across the plate for strike 3. That's going to do it for the Huskies in the 6th. They trail 9-1 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Fargo, Shanley, Wahpeton, B92.7, and live streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live. We'll be right back.
Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
I'm Robert Wahpeton. Wahpeton Huskies trail Fargo Shanley 9-1. Here's how we got here. Jaden King started on the mound. Had some good stuff. Walked a few batters. Defense fell apart behind him. Aiden Hayek came in. Same story. He looked pretty good. Defense unraveled. Braden Steffens came in. He's held Shanley at bay here, giving up 1 run across his 2 innings. He's still on the mound here as we enter the top of the 7th. Looks like leadoff man Sam Oshak at the plate. He goes opposite field to the shortstop. Klosterman, strong throw to first base. And it looks like first baseman or shortstop. Ball was a little bit low there for Malmy to handle, so that's going to go as an E6 on Klosterman. Had to get to that ball in a hurry with Sam Oshak batting, and he just didn't get up on it quick enough. Had to rush the throw, and Oshak's going to reach on the error. Steffens, delivery to the 2-hitter Meyer. Ball 1 to Landon Meyer. Again, Huskies trail by 8, top of the 7th inning. Meyer hits that one off the handle. Easy fly ball to the first baseman Malmy. First out of the inning. So the Huskies' lone run today, a single, RBI single from Braden Steffens. That scored Cade Malmy. Stepping to the plate, Adam Leininger. Steffens hits Leininger in the foot. Not sure if that one hit the dirt and bounced into him, but at any rate, he's going to get first base, and Oshak's going to get second. That'll bring up Tommy Simon. Simon having himself a day. Simon is 2 for 3, a double, a single, reached on error, walked, scored 3 times. Nice pitch from Steffens, took a little bit off of it, nipped the outside corner, gets ahead on Simon. 1 out here. Outside pitch is high. So Simon's kind of got that stride where he gets a little bit lower when he gets into his load, and by the time he stands up, that thing's belt high, but ball 1. Simon spoils the offering. Fall ball. 1-2. Braden Steffens up on the cleanup hitter here for Fargo Shanley. Shortstop Tommy Simon. Oshak on second. Leininger on first. Ground ball to Klosterman. Backhand. Goes to third. Throws it wide. Blado's going to slide over and get it and just throw it back to the pitcher. So heads up play there by Klosterman. He backhanded it and he stayed on that side of the diamond. He just rushed the throw and pulled Langenwalter off the bag. E6. Tough day for the Huskies in the field, and that's putting it lightly, folks. Sun comes out here for a moment at John Randall Field. Deacons take a 10-1 lead. Steffens' delivery in the dirt to Jordan Leininger. So Simon on second, Adam Leininger on third, Jordan Leininger at the dish. Strike one. So double play off the table here, nobody on first base. Leininger hits that to right. Hayek's racing back. He spins around. That one goes off his glove. Another Huskies error goes to the fence. He's going to get it in. 2-run score. E9. Hayek put himself in the spin cycle. Bounces off the top of his glove. 8th error on the Wahpeton Huskies today makes it 12-1. Fargo Shanley on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Tough conditions in the wind, and the Huskies have been unable to shake the error bug today. Landon Hale comes to the plate, and suddenly Leininger's over on third base, so Steffens must have been called for a balk. I don't know if he licked his fingers on the rubber or what happened, but it's just piling on Wahpeton here at the end of this game. Brings up Landon Hale, the pitcher. 1-1 count. Delivery from Steffens. Outside. Off the plate, 2-1. Takes a look into home plate. Didn't like it. Step back on the rubber in the stretch here with the runner on third base. Over the top. Ball high. 12-1 Shanley, Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're in the top of the 7th inning here at John Randall Field. 2-1 delivery from Steffens. That one's fouled down the right field side. Evens the count at 2-2. So Steffens thought he had him out of here on a fly ball to right field, but the Huskies' 8th error of the game extends the inning. Strike 3 at the D's. That's a well-placed fastball from the sophomore Braden Steffens. Sits down Landon Hale looking. We got 2 down. Bo Meyer comes to the plate. Bo Meyer so far, I got a hit by pitch, a ground out, reached on air, scored a run. Takes ball 1. So Steffens, unblemished line in this inning, giving up no hits. Bunch of errors have led to 3 runs here. Steffens behind 1-0 in this count to Bo Meyer. 7-hitter, gets a swing and a miss on the outside pitch. Count is actually 2-1. Steffens been doing well when he keeps the ball on that side of the plate. Does it again, gets a looking strike. 2-2, outside fastball. Delivery from Steffens. Nasty looking one-handed swing and miss on another outside pitch. He just kept going further away from the plate. Strikes out Meyer to end the inning. Huskies trail 12-1 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Last stand in the bottom of the 7th. Remember, we got another game after this one. I don't give or take 15-20 minutes. That'll be up here on a separate stream on YouTube. And for those of you listening on B92.7, we're going to get back to the second game after playing some tunes. Quick break to hear from our sponsors.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains number one today.
When it was clear that my dad could not live on his own, I was worried. He was still independent, but he needed assistance. I didn't know I had any options. Then I brought up my concerns to my wife.
Well, and I had heard so many good things about Twin Town Villa, so I suggested we stop out and take a tour.
The minute we walked through the door and met the staff, I knew this was the perfect option for Dad. Dad's Twin Town Villa apartment is clean and spacious, plenty of room for my active dad to move around.
Twin Town Villa was and is our best option. It'll be yours too. Call or stop in for a tour today.
It's time to huddle up when you're hungry. The perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Hey, friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
Randall Field. I'm Robert Wanick. Up in the press box here, Shanley 12, Wahpeton 1, bottom of the 7th inning. Eli Kappas fouls off the first pitch. Huskies down to their final 3 outs. Sidearm delivery, nasty slider, sweeper, whatever it was, gets a swinging miss. 0-2. Huskies with 10 errors on the day. Shanley looking to close it out here. First batter of the inning, Kappas. Chops that one over to first. Foul ball. So the umpire in the field called it foul, and then he called an out at first base. I can't say I've ever seen that one. Chopper to the first baseman. Umpire puts 2 hands foul, and then he points at the base and calls an out. So Kappas is not going to get another pitch. We're going to move on, I guess. Talk about miscommunication there. Foul ball, Braden Steffens, 0-1, 1 down. Something like that would happen today, folks. Has not been the cleanest game. 0-1 delivery to Steffens. Hits that one down the right field line. Foul, first baseman makes a basket catch, and we got 2 outs. Gonna bring up Skylar Blado, the leadoff hitter. Draws a little something in the dirt. Looks over to his third base coach. Blado today, a walk, a single, and a ground out. It's 1 for 2. Huskies 2 outs, bottom 7th, trailing by 11. Another off-speed pitch, strike. 0-1. Blado, the only Huskies RBI today. Sidearm delivery, fouls it off. Blado trying to extend the inning here, down 0-2. Over the top delivery, stays high. 1-2 to the Huskies leadoff man, Skylar Blado. Sidearm delivery outside, he checks his swing. Up 11 with a half swing. Oshak wants the appeal. They're not going to do it, so it's 2-2. 3/4 delivery, that one's chopped foul. Mixing it up on the mound. So we got a 2-2 count here to Skylar Blado. 12-1 Shanley. Comes set, delivery to Blado. Over the top and off the plate. Strike 3 called. Spoke a little too soon, and that's going to do it on the Huskies' first game here against Fargo Shanley. Shanley improves to 7-0 in EDC, 11-4 overall. Wahpeton drops to 1-5 EDC, 2-6 overall. We got a non-conference coming up in give or take 15, 20 minutes. Hopefully they want to get moving here. That game took just over 2 hours, folks. Next one's a 5-inning game. Shanley 12, Wahpeton 1. We'll be back with a very, very quick Miller Realty post-game show since we'll have 2 of them today in the doubleheader. You're listening to B92.7 FM and live streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
There are some things you don't want to fall behind on, especially when it comes to your health. A colorectal cancer screening is one. Essentia Health reminds you to schedule your colorectal cancer screening, which can detect and even prevent colorectal cancer before symptoms appear. Schedule an appointment with your primary care provider online at essentiahealth.org to learn which screening option is right for you. Stay ahead of colorectal cancer and get screened.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. I would like to let you know about our DEF fluid. Whether you're looking for a 2.5 gallon jug or a 275 gallon tote, we've got you covered. You can also grab it at the pumps at the Southern Valley Travel Center located on the 210 bypass. So whatever your DEF needs are, we're here to help.
Shanley takes game one, your EDC conference game over Wahpeton, 12-1 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. This is your Miller Realty postgame show, a tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, trust, and service. Wahpeton just couldn't hang on to the baseball. It was a tough day in the field with 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts. I got him down for 10 errors. Guys next to me got him down for 7. Even if you average it out, it ain't good. So they're going to look to bounce back in the 5-inning game here. Pitching, great for Wahpeton. Obviously, you could cut down on the walks. That can be said any game. But what they got out of Jaden King, Aiden Hayek, and Braden Steffens kept them in this one against an undefeated EDC Shanley team who entered the game 10-4 overall. So, I mean, it very well could have been a 4-0 game. Wahpeton didn't really get the sticks going either, but scoreboard a little bit misleading. Thought that the conditions would play into Wahpeton's favor, and it just didn't work out that way. Sometimes that's how baseball works. Let's look at the stats here. Not a whole lot to talk about offensively for the Huskies. Skylar Blado 1 for 3 with an RBI, so the senior has the only RBI, and Cade Malmy scores the only run for the Huskies. Blado played a decent game at catcher as well. Player of the game, we're going to go to Shanley on this one. Nebraska Huskers commit Tommy Simon, 2 for 3 with a double, 2 walks, 4 runs scored. Reached base 5 times from the cleanup spot. So Tommy Simon is your Essentia Health Player of the Game. Essentia Health here with you. For your Play of the Game, we'll give it to Blado. Getting shut out is no fun, and the senior stepped up with a single, an RBI single to the opposite field. Had some good battles at the plate. His first run as the leadoff batter for Wahpeton. He's really waited for his time here after playing again behind some stacked lineups that included Caden Kappas, Torrey Ulick, and the likes. He's at the top of the order, entered the game batting .353, and added an RBI single to his ledger. Wishing Skylar Blado the best this spring and summer. That's your Red River Agency Play of the Game. Your trusted hometown agents. We're going to take a quick break here, approximately 20 minutes till first pitch of Game 2. That streaming link is on KBMW News Live YouTube. If you head on over to our Facebook page, kbmwnews.com, it's also posted there. So we'll get started in about 20 minutes. A 5-inning non-conference game might see some different lineups from both teams. You're listening to Wahpeton Huskies baseball on B92.7 FM. I'm Robert Wanick signing off Game 1 at the iconic John Randall Field.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.